today's video, I'm gonna be walking you through on how to get most basic things in Hollow Knight. Not Silk Song, just Hollow Knight. So first I'm gonna make a new mode. You're gonna start off with classic mode when you first play Hollow Knight. I will skip all this. I'm gonna skip all this. Do not waste y'all's time. Don't want to waste y'all's time on that. You'll start off the game by just falling. So the first thing that you're gonna learn, fall damage does not affect you. So you're gonna want to continue going right. You're gonna have to break through these walls. Shouldn't be that hard. And then kill that and break through that again. You're gonna have to. By the way, holding down jump makes you jump higher. And if you don't hold down jump, then it doesn't jump that high. You can focus. For me, I'm playing on console, so focusing is circle. And then you'll be able to get the currency in this game called Geo over here. You climb up here, just keep holding down jump. You have to fully hold it down. Don't talk to this thing. Look, that's what I've been doing. That's what I did to heal. That heals your mask. Look at the top left of my screen, that's mask. So for these enemies, for the flying enemies, jump, hit up. Jump, hit up. Square on console is to hit. So, and then if you want some more money before you start, go here. Focus again, see? Bottom of the screen, it's at focus. Alright. Continue following me. Oh. Still use a lot of abilities. I'm gonna teach you how to get the base stuff before you start the game. This is called Life Seed. You can break it and then these things are gonna pop out, and when you hit those, it gives you an extra mask. It's just a temporary mask. It won't really affect you other time. It just when you get hit, see, it goes away and I can't heal it back up like my other ones. Now keep walking through. You'll get broken. The floor will break on that. And then this is where you're gonna find something called charge, by the way. And you can also do something called pogoing. If you jump and hit down. So jump, hit down, and then just keep hitting down like this. Don't have to jump a lot, you just keep hitting down. Just keep hitting the floor, and that's what you call pogoing. Then when you go over here, keep bouncing, go under here. This is where you're gonna have to use this, because the new mechanic I taught you called pogoing. Keep going this way. Oh, yeah, I'm not even perfect at it. It takes a while. Master pogoing, but you're definitely gonna want to learn this. Then if you go down here, fire beams alone, hit this, and then it'll drop a charm. Not every chest is gonna drop a charm. Most chests just drop Geo. But there's gonna be a thing called benches, and if you sit on benches, you could equip the charge. It'll also regen your mask, but it won't regen the thing on the top left called your soul orb. The soul orb is how you're gonna use most of the things in this game. Keep going over here. Jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up. Over here. And I'm gonna go over here and get the Geo. And then when you see these, you can break those. It'll break a wall that's connected to, and then talk to this thing. And then you're gonna have to break down this huge wall. it won't just won't break in one hit like the other ones. Instead, you're gonna have to work towards it. Then it's gonna break off, and then boom, you've officially escaped the main spawn of the game. Now struggle your way over here. This is gonna be your first ever place you're gonna meet called Dirtmouth. It will also be one of the most important places. Set your spawn, and then you're gonna set your spawn, and then we're gonna use the charm that we got earlier. Basically, what this charm does is when you're 1 HP, it'll give you a strength boost and everything. Yeah, before you continue following me, I recommend you getting used to the game. And also, if you jump over an enemy and start hitting it, like you're pogoing off of it, you can stay hitting it, so it's called pogo sticking instead of pogoing. Just keep traveling over here. This place right here is going to be really important. Keep traveling. Keep traveling. Hit it like this. I recommend you just hit all the NPCs that you see. So you can always have your soul orb and you can get the currency called Gia. Watch out for that. Over here. We're gonna explore a bit. Alright, this is where you're gonna find the first mini boss. I recommend for these mini bosses you hit, run, hit, run, hit, run, hit, run, hit, run, and then when you jump, when they jump, hold down your jump so you can jump over the little air projectile. Now keep pushing. Keep repeating this cycle until they're done. At the end of this, there will be a surprise waiting for you. Now, this is called a grub. These will be really important later on. And if you find a place, they'll give you currency for rescuing them. They might just seem like a useless caterpillar for now, but later they will be very useful. Keep making your way down. Left over here. I'll get this to you. Take your time. I'll get you that over. Just keep hitting them. Let's explore down here first, since that's where you're probably going to want to go, but you're going to see you can't go through here because it's blocked off by some gates. Look at this lever right here. You're going to need to flick that, and I'm going to show you how to get that. It's that lever. Make sure not to follow the spikes, but if you do follow the spikes, they're too short to go off. I guess they're not. Usually they are, so I wasn't expecting that, but there's nothing else you can really do with your soul orb right now except for heal. We're gonna fix this. And you're gonna be able to get more tiny soul orbs to help you across your journey in this game. For these, I just recommend waiting for them to come over to you. And then this NPC specifically, just hit him through there. Just hit him through there. Keep making our way, and then these guys just boom, boom, boom. Keep following me. You can't get that yet. You're gonna need something called Monarch Wings or Dash. Either one's fine to get that, but there's another way. I'm gonna try my best to show you, but look. So first you're gonna want this fly to follow you. There. So you're gonna want to get damaged and then pogo stick off the. Take him over here. Make him pogo to the wall. It's pretty hard. These NPCs are kind of stupid, so it's hard to demonstrate because they are stupid. Yeah, I don't think you can get that right now, especially if you're just a new player. See, can't even get it. It's hard. You need to get a perfect position to get that. But we're gonna grab this gear right here. these geopods, they give you a bunch of geo, so recommend you get those. These guys, they are peaceful. They won't go after you on purpose. But if you do step on them, they will hit you. Keep making your way over here. Now, there's a few things over here that you're going to want to do. First, I'm going to want you to climb all the way up. Just avoid these enemies. They aren't going to purposefully hit you. I just recommend getting your bar up. Oh, I fell. Whatever. Just keep making your way up. Yeah, I'm not perfect. Not perfect at this seems straightforward. Dodge those. And then you know that caterpillar that you saved earlier? There'll be an older caterpillar and he'll give you some money for it. He'll give you some money for saving that caterpillar. See? And the more caterpillars you save, the more money he'll give you. But the caterpillars are called grubs. Later on, the grubs will not be that easy to get. In my opinion, of course. We can't go in here, but this place is where we're gonna have to get Dash. We can't go in there yet, broke that. Wanna keep making our way down. We're gonna find another caterpillar over here. Oh, and those statues up there, they're gonna have soul orbs and you can grab them. Oh, we can't even go over here, can we? Dang it. Sorry, we can't go over there. Wrong place then. Alright, so we just keep making our way down here. I just completely forgot about the map of this area. Make your way over here. Yeah, there's gonna be something in the shop at Dirtmouth, the first place that we found. It'll be called Steady Body, so when we hit stuff, won't push us back, and it'll be really useful. Once you learn how to abuse it, it's gonna be really useful. Alright, making it up over here. We gotta go. This is a Metroid game, so backtracking is gonna be needed a lot. So. You're not gonna be able to get everything in one area at one time, and you might not even be able to explore an area before if you don't get an ability. So. Oh, go back down there. There we go. And I'm gonna show you something that is gonna be really important for your ability. But this is called Crystal Cavern. This person, it's a friendly thing. We can't explore this place yet. Like I said, we can't really do anything in some places without abilities. But you're gonna need something called Desolate Dive to get over there. You're gonna have to beat a boss in a place called City of Tears, and his name is gonna be Soulmaster. He's pretty difficult, so I recommend you be careful when fighting him. Alright, I'm just gonna make my way over here. Now I'm gonna show you where to get the abilities. You are gonna have to beat bosses for most abilities. 90% of abilities in this game requires being a boss, so. And the bosses are not easy. Or getting to areas sometimes cost bosses. Jump all the way down, right, stick to the right. And he's gonna be another NPC down here. He's gonna give us a map of this area. And with that geo that we collected, we can buy it. And then holding down L1 on console is gonna let us check the map. Let me show you. Look, now we have a whole map in the area, and later we can upgrade that. Make it even better. Pretty sure there's a breakable wall right here. We can't go through it right now. So keep going down. Up. Yeah, watch out for spikes. Spikes are what's up here. But to the left, there will be a grub. So if you want to get the grub, you can get it. But I'm here for the geo. It's 3 geo veins. Oh, so yeah, and that's why I
Deal.
want something
DC,
called
you already know the
steady
deal.
body.
What's the codes? What are the codes, bro?
I want something called steady body. The steady body is gonna help you. And if you keep on getting there, it'll unlock a secret area. You're probably not gonna be able to do anything right here right now. But there will be more geo, so I recommend you getting that. And then you're gonna have a mini arena. It's not a boss, it's just a mini arena. You're gonna have to fight like 2 waves. It's gonna be the first mini arena you have. There's not gonna be many other mini arenas in this game, but the mini arenas are pretty hard in this game, so. These guys you're gonna want to pogo stick off. But after that, you'll unlock another spawn point, aka a bench. And this is a hot spring. It fills up your bar pretty fast, and it can also fill up your mask if you don't feel like sitting on the bench. These won't be apparent everywhere, but still will be there. Alright, so we're gonna get to the right. Can't get that one, but we're gonna stick to the right. You can just pogo stick up with these guys if you're good enough, unlike me. Keep on sticking to the right. Right. Yeah, it's pretty hard getting off of this. Just giving it a whole map of the area. And then up here there will be something called stag. You'll be a stag station. Usually in these stations there will be a spawn point, and you're usually gonna have to buy them. And this is another friendly creature. Every place that you unlock the stag station at, you will be able to fast travel if you find another one. So like for example, look, just get through this little dialogue, and look, since we've unlocked Dirtmouth, and we also have the Forgotten Crossroads to leave. And this is where we get that lever. This is also where we get that lever. So the lever will help you a lot more than you think. So I would recommend you get it. And if you take this path right here, it'll take you to a boss. I'm gonna show you. Let's beat that boss real quick. This will be the first room or the easiest bosses. I don't think this should be honestly considered a boss. Pretty easy. It's meant to be the first boss, but usually people go for someone called the false knight, and that would be a pretty hard boss fight for someone new. But if we keep heading our way down, then over here, it's gonna be something called Trustmother, and she will use her body to bounce up, down, yeah. Boss isn't necessarily hard, but if you just stick to being really aggressive, you'll be able to kill him in no time. And she'll also pop out babies, so you're gonna have to kill those. this is where you're gonna meet Shaman Lady. We can't necessarily get over to her yet, because, like I said, we're gonna need Dash and everything to actually explore the rest of the map. I forgot what is inside of here. And oh yeah, this is the guy that you're gonna wanna. This is the guy that's gonna unlock a shop at Dirtmouth. You're gonna have to basically unlock the shops at Dirtmouth, but other than that, that's a bit crazy. Just jump back up, jump on here, and go. Ignore those signs. You're gonna be able to use them soon, so I recommend you just ignore the signs for now. Except for if it shows like a stag, don't ignore those. Those are like really useful. These guys are pretty annoying. They're called aspids. They could shoot out mini versions of themselves, and be careful because look, when they die, they'll drop mini aspids. They can get really annoying, so if you have at least 2 in one area, you can get like really obstructed. And then we reach the place that we were at already. Oh, and for these guys, just poke off them. Just poke a stick off them. Doesn't necessarily matter what you're doing, just make sure you defeat them. Then we are back. To defeat this other boss, we're going to go left. We're going to have another mini boss. These are called mini bosses. They're going to usually have some, like, music the first time you meet one, but these are called mini bosses. These necessarily aren't that hard. Oh, he broke open a secret area. Well, I think you to that mini boss. He just opened a secret area for all. Guess there's some geo up there if you want it. But these guys can get really annoying because they jump. We keep traveling over here. Alright. This is where we meet the first boss called the False Knight. He will be the first and probably the most annoying boss you're gonna fight. It's this room. It's pretty small. So. These guys will give you your soul. Then door will close. Let's get some early hits. These won't really, your normal hits won't really do any damage right now. Watch out for that. He's pretty slow, so. And when he gets knocked to the ground, you'll be able to get like 3 heals in before his head pops out and you can actually start hitting him. I kind of feel bad for killing the boss because if you continue playing this game, there's going to be a sad backstory on this boss, and yeah. It's basically like spoiler warning, but like he's protecting his brothers and shit. So then like his brothers don't have any protection. And when he does that, just heal him. Can't necessarily do anything. And when he isn't in the floor and he charges up his hit, that's just gonna be like a ground slam. But when he's in the air, he isn't really gonna do anything else except for try to attack you. But see, when he's on the ground and he does it, he'll launch his wind strike. And then his heal. Boom, 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 boom. And just after this, just boom. Then he'll fall down. Now, I kind of feel bad for doing this. But now, see his spell. And if you wait a while, if you really want to see, his mace will move. His mace will move spots, and yeah. And then you're gonna want to collect that chest because it gives a lot of money. And you're now making your way to your first ever spell. When you see that torch, that's when you know you have to go up. Oh, just follow the torches. You see that purple thing up there? We're gonna want to go over there. Up, up, up. Now, in here. Now, then she'll talk to Lady. Just, skip her dialogue. She'll give you a spell. It's gonna be called Vengeful Spirit. It's a ranged attack. It's a ranged and powerful attack. Your screen will black out and you'll wake up on the other side. But see, it just pops out of your body, then it just goes. But see, now we're on the other side, and now we gotta kill something that literally requires Vengeful Spirit. So let's just make our way over here. Wait for these guys to charge at you. They aren't necessarily dangerous if you just be patient and let them charge at you. Or you can jump over them. It doesn't really matter. Just any way to get the job done. Basically, your Vengeful Spirit right now is worth like three of your normal hits. 3 or 4 of your normal hits is worth 1 Vengeful Spirit. So yeah, this spell's really powerful right now. Keep going up, then we're gonna go down. Then we are gonna meet our first, whatever you want to call it, first shell, whatever. You can call it whatever you want, but he'll shoot out these, and you need to get your soul meter off of these. Just keep your distance. Try your best, and then after you shoot him 4 times, he will fall. And we can grab this. It's called Soul Catcher. I highly recommend you use this charm. Then talk to her again. She'll open the gate. I recommend you get your heals back here. And definitely use this. Soul Catcher will help you so much in your next battles. And now we're gonna go get now I'm gonna show y'all where the shop is. And see, told you that door was just locked and we just need to open it. But now we're gonna make our way all the way up. Get your meter, because we're about to go fight one of those shell scorpions again. Shell, old scorpion, whatever. We're gonna have to go fight another one of those. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, if you'll die, you're gonna have a spirit. It'll take all your geo, and your spirit's gonna leave you, and it's gonna wander off to somewhere not too far. And if you kill it, you get the rest of your spirit orb back. And if you die, you lose your spirit orb again, and you get your geo. And if you die twice in a row, you lose all of your geo, but you don't lose your spirit orb. Alright, so now we make our way over here, and since we bought a map, we now have access to the map shop, as you can see. Make our way here. We've also unlocked the little shop. He's gonna have a little dialogue with you, by the way. Dialogue. I recommend you rest on that. It's the closest spawn point to where we're going right now. This guy. If you want, you can buy that. Or you can buy Gathering Swarm, which is honestly very recommended for me. I'm just gonna buy Gathering Swarm. And then Mass Shards are not gonna be easy to find. You better buy that. At a cheap price, Mass Shards. But you're not gonna be able to always buy those, but Mass Shards right now are definitely gonna be useful. And now we sit on bench. It'll pick our new charm called Gathering Swarm, and it'll pick up all the leftover geo that we didn't have time to pick up. And now we are able to fight the next boss. Most of y'all probably already know this boss, by the way. Now we go down the green stuff. It's so easy place. Alright, now we go over here. Careful, because if you die, you're gonna have to come all the way down here. Alright, and then there's gonna be another one of these shell guys. Last 8 times. That's why I told you to get your thing up. Hit that. Boom, he's dead. Like, see? I got the Swarm and grabbed all of it for us. And then we just make our way over here. Oh. Yeah, like I was saying, we make our way over here. This place is definitely harder. It's at least 2 stars higher than the last place. But there's gonna be really fast and formidable opponents here. And she won't be easy to kill. Well, we can't really kill her, but it's the boss that we need for the dash ability. She is really fast. I'll keep making our way over here. Make sure when you hit those guys, you back up because they will explode. And when you kill them, they will still explode. All those guys do is explode with infection, whatever you want to call it. They'll just explode with toxic gas. Be careful of these. When you see little spikes on the ground, that means a Venus flytrap. And it takes 4 hits to kill them, but I usually just use the Venus flytraps for getting my soul orb back up. Keep making your way left. Then that's the person we need to fight. And then keep looking down like this. We're gonna have to keep going. Stick to this side. Those guys will launch at you and then just jump over them. Just cut down these off of their lines. We're gonna need to, and then you can do that. So do it once, but it's definitely satisfying when you smush it in the middle of it. Yeah, and how do I explain this? Be careful for the spikes. You're gonna have to jump all the way there, right there. There we go. Over here. Yes. Keep sticking to the left. Try your best to get these 2 over here. Yeah. Or just how many you can get. Then drop it, kill them. There's also going to be another mini boss over here, so be careful. Don't go that way, just break this. But what? See these things around me? They give me so many more. take this so. Geo is gonna be really valuable, but then when you buy everything, it's gonna be reasonably useless. Geo's just gonna be an item when you buy everything. But see, now we're on the right path. These guys will shoot on four corners. They won't explode or anything. They just shoot lasers. Like see. They shoot pretty fast, so like the aspids that we were fighting earlier, but they actually don't have aim. Yep, sprout little guys. Now keep on going this way, and you're gonna fight another enemy right here. See that grass? Look, when you take another step forward, a green bush is gonna charge at us, and we're gonna have to hit it. Boom. Then that guy's gone. Yep. Don't have to go with this. Yeah. Just keep following her. We'll eventually make our way to where we fight. There's gonna be a bench right here, I'm pretty sure. You're gonna have to buy it though. Simple bench. We'll buy that. Sit down. Figure right on left. Up. Not for that guy. If you go off of them, you basically are undetectable. The most NPCs, you're basically undetectable. In air combat, some air NPCs will be annoying. Like that forward thing. It will be annoying. There's another thing called a hunter's journal you can get here. I just don't know. I'm not gonna go. See, but they don't really have aim, so you get this here or something in the middle. So if I explode, you can hit something. I just usually ignore that guy. Now there's gonna be a grub right here. Ignore him. Not annoying, but this is the mini boss. Have fun. I'm pretty sure there's a grub right here. Well, I guess there's not, but oh yeah, this is the path that we go. Right. Now we pick another left. We're getting decently close, so don't give up yet. We're getting decently close. And now it'll start getting green again. Trust me. We'll have the option to save this guy. He will be very mean, but we have the option to beat this guy. This is technically a mini boss. It's just a bigger version of the flies that we're fighting. This option would kill this one. Just ignore him. He's just gonna be rude. I recommend you not go down there. You will get. Now this is where the grub is. This is where the grub is that I was talking about earlier. Now we can't get up here without an ability called Monarch Wings, which is like, oh, we need to beat a boss. Get like, there's a lot of things we need to do for that. I recommend you just go watch another YouTuber for that, cause I can't help you do that. But we are here. She's gonna start slowing us. Eights are gonna close. And she's gonna challenge us. I recommend when she's stunned, you just heal. Heal as much as you can, then hit her. This boss isn't easy, so try your best. See, but as you can see, the boss is not easy. Now we just follow that same path. And after that, you'll get the dash ability, and then I'm gonna make a part 2 on this on how to continue Hollow Knight. See ya, and I might make another video on this tomorrow. Have a good